Benefits of a strict curfew, eh? Let's check out what this document is. 620 NRY 842. Stopping the dreaded gloom is everyone's responsibility. The lockdown of the city streets, like the livestock culls before it, has been observed to have a marked effect. Offered Dr. Troy of Stone Market. It is indeed the most unwholesome interaction of melancholia with the surrounds of the afflicted that causes the spread of this interminable phage. I recommend that all from the hale and healthy to the infirm should adhere to curfew. Meanwhile, every citizen may rest assured that the Baron's finest physicians continue to work tirelessly at finding a cure. This is truly a time of great change and progress. So we've got some kind of plague or something that's going on currently. It's called the Gloom. Interesting. So I'm guessing with her claw we can move around a tad bit easier. Not sure what happened in that entire situation. She kind of was floating above the gym there. It was definitely a scenario like the trickster in the eye, but I didn't quite fully get a look at what was going on. You a beggar of some sort? Okay, so it looks like we didn't have any sort of quick save in the beginning there, but we do have a save now. Sure. So yeah, from what I heard, the whole reason behind using the new guy here for Garrett's voice was because he was supposed to do mocap, and his voice was supposed to match up with the lips and everything. But after seeing what we saw in that first scene, that is a piss poor excuse. It better be better later on, or the fact that they didn't use Steven Russell for Garrett is starting to annoy me even more. Anyway, we've got a health thing here, which is nice. This game so far, very good playability. Definitely very good playability. But the cutscenes are horrifying right now. I really hope they make an effort to change that in the future. Okay, so that must be our heading at the moment. Hello, Shiny. There's quite a lot of random chairs and books sitting out in this rain here. They must get awfully moldy. Pretty nasty stuff. Can hold to observe, eh?
Hear all, hear all! Traitor's Gate closed till morning, by Baron's decree.
Okay. So, a couple of guards down on the street there.
Guess that's why I'm not a politician.
Not a big deal, I imagine. Looks like I can go down here, but
Hey, where do you think you're going? Look down.
not sure that I would
Shutting
be able
the
to
city
get
up
back
like
up.
this won't stop the gloom spreading. We're only sitting on the coffin lid.
Sitting on it and getting paid for it.
The Watch have locked down Stone Market. But when did I ever let a lock hold me back?
That guy definitely has something on his person, But the question is, do I want to go down there and risk not being able to come back up here? You know what? I probably can come up here, considering that that point over there seems to be up above. Looks like both of the guards walk in slightly different directions. I believe you're the one with the pouch. Okay. Anyways, this is kind of lit over here. Is that a document? No, that's just part of that hoe over there. No need to go after that. That is an awfully long drop. Can I actually make it down here without hurting myself? Yeah, it's okay. I guess it's pretty nice here. Okay, definitely need to be careful with this guy.
Coffee beans. Pah! I'd kill for a cup.
Cup of coffee, eh? That lightning is awesome.
It's cold out tonight.
Don't really need to take you down. So, this is just a way to climb up over here.
My back's hurting bad.
Necessary? I don't think so. Because I think I can probably get back up over this way. Or maybe I can't, I don't know. To make sure that I don't go out there with all this lightning making things bad on me.
Rock's teeth.
You have more. Apparently I did not steal everything that was on your person. A document, eh? Alright. Can I get up here? No. Nor can I get up here. Okay, I guess I need to go over here now. Okay, I would like to read this document, though. Let's see what we've got. Chapter 1, Lockdown Regulations. Keep the streets of Stone Market empty from evening bells till dawn. Commons get 2 warnings, then the back of your sword. Beggars and gloomers go in the gutter where they belong. Black hands get the stocks until a noose comes spare. Follow instructions. You weren't hired for your common friggin' sense. Alright.
It's as good as it gets.
So it looks like we can climb back up, but I don't know that I'm going to be climbing back up where we came from, which means I may have missed some things. Bit of a pain in the ass. Because I would really, really like to go back up that way for things.
It's getting late.
You seem to be dealing with a corpse there. You have some things on your person. You look like you are a guard. So
You just bought me another day in this pit.
Night's going on forever.
I think we're fine behind him at the moment. But I think if I try to grab this, he's going to be able to see me, so... We are not going to risk that.
I'm stopping.
Don't think there's anyone around here, but I would like to drag him into the dark anyhow. You never know who might come out of the darkness. Broadhead arrow, eh? Probably won't be using that unless I'm trying to make some noise.
I should get more sleep.
Alright. Anything good around here? Not really.
Maybe I'll sleep tonight.
I want to go back up here, but I don't... Well... That just takes me over to the other side, sadly.
I need to rest.
Yeah, I don't think I can get back up there whatsoever. So, I may have missed something. Oh well. Can't fret about that too much. There are so many different paths around here. So many things to choose from. Got a random beggar of some sort over there. You don't happen to have anything good back here, do you? Possibly an arrow. Alright, well, we got ourselves another water arrow to replace the one we wasted earlier. That's always a good thing. Yeah, looks like we probably wouldn't have gone inside anyway, so hopefully we didn't miss anything, but there could be outside things like these gears, which I imagine are references to mechanists. I love references. So it looks like I can just go up here. No need to switch over to the ladder whatsoever. There's definitely something shiny down there. Let's go fill the coffers with it, shall we?
The claw's fairly quiet when used the right way. Erin made this thing sound noisier than it is.
Of course she did. She didn't care about making noise. You listened to her earlier. I don't know what the hell you're thinking that she would care about noise. And one there, and one there. Now this lockpicking is super easy. I thought it was much more difficult, but it is very much easy. What do we have here? Oh, lovely. Little candlestick. Hold E, huh? Probably to squeeze through. Any other sparkles before I leave? That doesn't look like it. Awfully tight. So I'm gonna lift this out of my way. That's kind of heavy.
Hear all! Hear all! Stonecutter's Court closed for the night! No thoroughfare!
What are you looking at?
Price on that jeweled mask. Be enough to feed 100 squawking mouths for a year.
Don't you go catching a conscience now. Worse than the suicide sickness.
I can cut through the jewels to get around these gates. Besides, that mask sounds interesting.
Alright, so we need to find a way into the jeweler's shop down there.
Damn lights are still on the blink. Anyone left who knows how to fix these frigging things?
Good luck finding a guildsman whose fingers ain't broke.
So are their fingers broken because people didn't like the way that they were fixing things? The rain effects on this roof here are kind of nice. I like it.
Doesn't feel safe on the streets.
These two always going to be walking together, or what do we got going?
Night's going on forever.
Looks like all of these guys are guards.
Drinks at the station come last bell.
Unless you know a tavern where they won't spit in a watchman's pint.
What passes for beer these days needs all the flavor it can get.
Okay. Definitely going to need to be extra careful around here. As there are 3 guards walking around, and I definitely don't have a huge amount of cover, especially with the lightning. But I want the things that are out
I
here.
need to rest.
They may have pouches on them, but I don't know that I'm going to be able
I'm freezing.
to snag them if they do have pouches. Hello.
What's happened to this place?
Broadhead arrow, eh? Let's get back here.
What's happened to this place?
I didn't even notice this little back street here. Something like that's coming through a vent or a gutter or something. Looks like I can climb back up here if I want to. That might be the best thing to do. I saw that. Can I get up here? Hello? Broadhead arrow. Fantastic. Oh, I do love my gear. Alright, take me back up. And we'll take our way around carefully. Where's this even giving me a foothold to? I'm not sure that this gives me a foothold to anywhere. In fact, it might just be a hiding area. I certainly don't see anything. Well, alright then. Hiding area it is. Not that I really need a hiding area. Alright. Well, I need to get into this jeweler's place. And the front door might be a little bit tricky. I'll probably manage, though. Looks like there's a back way as well.
So tired these days.
But the front door is a tad harder, and I like the sound of that. I'd rather go in the hard way. 9 times out of 10.
So hungry.
Just for the fun of it.